We're coming to you from Miami, Florida, at I Am Fitness Gym, and I'm here with Walter Alvarez, the handler of Socarras, El Maha. How you guys doing today?
We're doing fine. Thank you so much for being here.
Now, how did you meet Socarras?
Well, it's to make a long story short, he was 11 when he came to this country from Cuba, and he walked in the gym, our gym, and he was just a small kid, but he started boxing and doing, hitting the bag and all that, and we all said, man, that kid's got talent galore. And then we learned he had like 300 and something amateur fights in Cuba. So I got close to him and to his mom. Odali's an awesome lady. And we established a relationship, and it developed.
What did you see in him? Was there something that caught your eye about him, his talent? Well, you just explained that his talent, but is there anything else you saw besides?
He was a pure boxer. He was like we call it puncher hitter, but he had all the right moves. It's very seldom you see a kid at 11 having that fluidity, and he had it. And he said, "Man, this looks like a pro, like a Sugar Ray Leonard in miniature." So he looked that good.
Hairon, when you met Mr. Alvarez, what did you think?
Well, at first it was a long time ago. We met at the gym, like he said. It was great. It was great. I get to meet him and his wife. He has a real good wife. His kid, perfect. And we started the relationship from there on. So it was.
Now, obviously, this is a new phase in his career. What do you want to focus now that you took over? In what sense do you want to focus on his career now?
Well, again, going backwards a little bit, we, I had my training in the gym and all that, but for whatever reason, we drifted apart from each other, right? So he took his way, I took my way. I kept on, doing boxing and doing my other business. And then, look, this thing was meant to happen. One day, I would see him sporadically in fights here, there, and I felt bad because I saw him not going in the right direction. I saw him, one day fighting one promoter, his dad fighting another promoter, and it was not his doing. It was that boxing is a tough business, and he didn't have the right company. So fortunately for both, his dad called me out of the blue one day and said, "Walter, please call El Maha Hairon, because he may want to talk to you and all that." So I said, "Sure." So I called him, and the rest is history. He signed up with me. They went to my house. His wife, Thais, approved of me, and she's like a filter, a very, very smart woman, a wonderful person. And then I said, "Maha, come on over. I think you still got what it takes to become champion of the world." So I'm always loyal. I'm loyal, and he's loyal. He's been with the same trainer
my life.
All his life, in spite of people talking to him, change for here, change for there. You know how boxing, but he's loyal, and that's one of the things that I focused on. He said, "Man, this kid is loyal to his trainer. I mean, he's going to be loyal," and that's one of the things I wanted: no headache, talent, and loyalty, and he's got all three. So quickly we signed up. And in my head, I went to Tico Zavala, All-Star Boxing, because I'm loyal. He's loyal. I'm loyal. We're all loyal. And Tutico and I started with Tuto Zavala Sr. That was my first boxing partner. Then I went to Tutico Jr., and soon I'll be dealing with Tuti King. But so I went to him and I said, "Look, I have it in my hand. I know you've used them before under the wrong conditions, but I think I can make a star of him." And he said, "Sure, bring him over, So
do you feel that he's going to be the next big star for All-Star Promotions?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, Tutico is a master in pushing, developing the career. I mean, you have Wilfredito Vasquez, a kid that had never boxed before, and he took him all the way to a world title, So this kid that's got all the talent in the world and the will to win he's no doubt he's going to be the all-star star.
Now, Hairon, can you elaborate a little bit on how you feel about coming over to work with him, and what's the difference between the promotion or the manager that you had before to Walter?
Well, it's totally different. The promoter that I used to have before, they told me, "Oh, Trent, you're gonna fight soon." When a week from the fight, they call me and say, "Oh, the fight's canceled. You don't have no more fight." And everything was a struggle every day with Walter. Everything has been perfect since the beginning. He has told me everything that he said is right there, 100%. I know I'm gonna be fighting with him and with Tuto. I think it's a great opportunity for me on my career. I think that they both together, they can take me to the next level.
Now, Walter believes you can be the next star for All-Star. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
Now, in a promotional sense, now that you took over managing him now, what direction do you want to go?
I think the right path will be for him to fight maybe 3, 4, 5 fights, which can happen this year, because as you know, All-Star has Telemundo,
Yes.
and I think it's got 12 dates and possibly 15 or 16. So whether in Kissimmee, Miami, even Mexico, wherever, we're going to give him the work with good opposition, guys that will push him, but he should prevail. He is well trained, and each time a little tougher, a little harder, until we feel he's ready, which may very well happen at the end of the year or at the beginning of next 2019. And then when we think we're ready, then we'll take him over to a world title. Now we're very strong. My partner in this is Ramiro Ortiz. I brought him in, and you probably heard of Ramiro. He's a boxing legend too, and Ramiro will be talking to all the right organizations, and Tutico has all the organizations. He's got the WBO, so we will get him ranked deserving, when he's deserving of a ranking. We don't want to get him ranked if he doesn't deserve it yet, because we want to do everything right, that's the way. And then we'll have him move up the ranks, and maybe in early 2019 he'll be ready. There's like 4 or 5 champions, so we'll take the path of the champion that we think will be better for his career.
Yeah. So you basically want him to fight the best, but at a gradual pace.
At a gradual level, each time better, and tough guys, but each time better.
At the current weight of 126, are you planning to push him up a little bit? Do you want him to stay at that weight, or do you want him to go up?
Well, he started at 122, and there's no way he will ever fight at 122 again. He's too strong now. Last time he fought was 130. He didn't have the proper training that he has now. So I think 126 is very doable. Eventually he'll move up to 130, and that'll happen when it happens, But for now, 126 is our target.
126. Okay. Well, we want to thank you for your time. Hairon Socarras and Walter Alvarez, the manager, the handler now, and I think you guys are heading in the right direction, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys. Is there anything you want to say to for your fans, to your public that follows you?
I just want to say that I'm working hard, and we're coming with everything that we got, and we're gonna do a great work, and with the right people now. So everything is lined up to be great.
I think what Hairon says is very accurate. I assembled a group of business people of Miami, my friends, solid business people, and they're backing me up in backing El Maha. People like Luis Garcia from Adonel, and they're going to help me, and I'm going to help him. So I think we have all the tools necessary to guide him in the right path, and we will.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and we want to thank you for your time. I am Cross Fitness, Miami, Florida. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.